weightlifting. I enjoy the weightlifting, not only when they lift the weights, but especially when they don't, but that's my mean streak. Anyway, Jeff Laws won the bantamweight class yesterday, you might recall. Today we move up one category to the featherweights, and we join it after the snatch. With England's Dean Willey in the lead. He's already set a new British and Commonwealth record of 120 kilos, more than double his weight. And we join it for the clean and jerk now with David Bahen.
There's the figure, 132.5. Gautreau of Canada, it's his third and final attempt. He's missed it twice so far. Lying in the bronze medal position after the snatch. If he misses this one, he gets no total at all and goes right to the bottom of the list. Last lift and the most important in the career of this very good Canadian lifter. 20 stone 12 pounds. And will lack confidence, having missed it twice so far. Oh, but he overpowered it. And are the judges happy with it? They are, and Gautreau has lifted it. My goodness, he went so close to defeat there. 242.5. That's behind Selvan of India. Willey's still to come. Well, Selvan of India is really just hoping here, because he's going for 135. He's already in the silver medal position, assuming that Dean Willey comes out and lifts with his normal capability. He's going now for a total of 247.5. He's already ahead of Gautreau. No way that Chua could overtake him. He hasn't lifted it either, so he finishes with 245, and it looks like silver for Selvan. Chua of Singapore, who is attempting 137.5 kilograms, just under 2 3/4 hundredweight, to give him a total of 242.5, which will give him the bronze medal ahead of Gautreau of Canada, Chua being lighter than Gautreau. Chua lifting for a bronze. Making them wait a long time. He's looking at the board, waiting for the judges' light to get 2 whites and a red. He's in. 2 say yes. Sheer Singapore delight. They're on the board, 140 kilograms, and they're on the stage. Dean Willey of England, his first lift, and 140 will equal the Commonwealth Games clean and jerk record, which has stood since 1966, and in fact it will give him the gold medal here in this class. It will also give him a new Commonwealth Games total record. So 1 lift for Dean Willey to win the gold and to hold every record in this division, British, Commonwealth Games and Commonwealth. Oh, he's holding, waiting. We wait. He was slightly uncertain. It's there. Everything is there. The gold and every record. Dean Willey of England. Everybody held their breath. Coming out a long, long wait. Came straight out to this big lift of 140. And it's here, he keeps the arms straight, and he waits to retain his balance. There's a danger of just going forward, and that's experience in this 20-year-old, and that is gold. And now, a rather special moment here in the Commonwealth Games weightlifting. Dean Willey, having already won the gold, with Wally Holland and John Lear, comes out on stage, and he's asked for 148 kilograms to be placed on the bar. 23 stones and 3 pounds, 325 pounds in all. And the reason he's asked for this, that it means he will break every record in the book in 60-kilogram class, excepting the world. If he does it, it means that here today he has broken 9 weightlifting records. He's halfway there. got to stay still. I don't know. I don't know. He thinks yes. He's there. He's all the way there. What an effort by Dean Willey of England. Gold medal and a day of 9 weightlifting records. And so it's Dean Willey who brings England their second gold medal of this Commonwealth Games weightlifting. And presented by Mr. Lynn Jones, the Welshman, who's now the director of weightlifting out here for the Commonwealth Games. The second gold for England after only 3 weightlifting competitions. Top of the weightlifting table. The silver will go to Selvan of India. That's India's 3rd silver. And the bronze to Chua of Singapore. Dean, not a bad day's work.
Well, I've been training well, and I thought I could break some records, and it went well on the day.
Some at 9 in one day.
Well, junior and senior, so I'm pleased with that.
How does this compare to the Junior World Championships set in Brazil?
Well, as you can see, we've had 2 goals here already, and we hope for quite a few more. Whereas in Brazil, it was the first medal for Britain for 10 years, so it's hard to say.
The psyching up goes on where we are at the moment out in the warm-up room, but you had the business today of waiting, didn't you? You had to wait because you were taking the bigger poundages. What's it like when you sit out here and watch the rest of the fellas go out doing the business?
Well, it's very difficult if they miss them. It's longer before it's your lift, so you have to warm up again. But I'm pleased it turned out well.
You look full of confidence today. It was clean and fast, wasn't it?
Well, the training had been going well, so I thought there was something good on today.
The only time you had us all shaking was on the very last one.
Yeah, it was harder than what I thought, but I got it.
And you weren't putting that on purpose?
Oh, no. No, it was hard.
Anyway, many congratulations. And how many more do you think England are going to get?
Oh, 4 or 5.
Oh, that'll do with it. Anyway, you've got the second. Very well done indeed. Tremendous day's lifting.
Thanks a lot, David.
There you have confirmation of the result. I never associate Indians with weightlifting, but they seem to be doing pretty well in second spot there. Well, now, the final of the lightweight category has just been completed in Brisbane, and it turned out to be a contest between 2 men as they came to the climax of the clean and jerk once again. They were Bill Stelios of Australia and David Morgan of Wales. Once again, David Vine is the commentator.
And a packed theatre welcoming Bill Stelios of Australia, lying 3rd at the end of the snatch, the defending champion at this weight. For men less than 10 stone 8 1/4. He has 160 kilograms on the bar. 25 stone 2.5 pounds, and it's up. And he's complaining about the delay because the lights failed yet again. The flags have gone up from the judges. The lights superimposed on our television screen, and this is upsetting to the lifters. They're having to hold the bar above their head far longer than they should be, and especially at this stage of one of the most exciting weightlifting competitions ever seen, that is not really good enough. Stelios is up, but angry. Coaches in the background, and center stage, David Morgan. 160, failed at the first attempt. This is the second. If he lifts it, he goes into the lead over Stelios, the defending champion, who has lifted 160. Stelios has 2 more lifts. This is Morgan's second. $25 stone, 2.5 pounds. He's halfway. Now, snap the arms. Underneath with the body. Push with the legs. And hold it still. Up go the legs. And it's accepted, it is there. David Morgan leads for Wales.
3 whites to David Morgan. The bar remains on 160. 3rd attempt.
Morgan, who failed the first time, makes no mistake the second. The record's going all over the place now. Outside, the bar has been raised to 162.5 kilograms, 358 pounds, 25.5 stone. David Morgan comes in now to try and lift it, to increase his lead even further, and leaving it all for Bill Stelios, the defending champion, to do. Still has 2 lifts. Stelios is waiting outside and waiting to see what Morgan does, so he knows exactly what he has to lift to try and beat him and retain his title. This will give Morgan 295 total if he lifts it. And that will be 10 kilograms ahead of what Stelios has at the moment. Has the confidence? Has he got the ability, the technique? And is that the answer? It looks good to me. And it looks good to the judges. He's done it. He's there. The record smashed. 295 total. And now the crowd wait as we wait to see if Bill Stelios can match it. David Morgan, who came here and said, I know all about Bill Stelios, this famous Australian lifter. And I may be only 18. I was 17 when I traveled out here to Australia. But tonight, I'll do a bit of proving out on stage. And that's how he's proved it so far. Tremendous. So here he is, the final moment of one of the greatest weightlifting competitions the Commonwealth Games has seen for a long, long time. Bill Stelios of Australia, the defending champion at the class where the men have to weigh less than 10 stone 8 3/4 pounds. And Bill Stelios, to win the gold, has to lift 27 stone 2 1/4. It's off there, and Morgan has gold. David Morgan, the 18-year-old Welshman, 18 on the opening day of the Commonwealth Games here in Brisbane, has gold for Wales, only the 2nd gold medal that Wales have ever won in weightlifting. Bill Stelios disappointed. This time it's silver for the Australian. Bassey of